would tell younger me, take the time that you need just to breathe. Back then when we never had a worry, we were so naive.
So first off, we're going to start with our hair. So I braided my hair over the weekend, and I just want to like put the finishing touches, smooth it out, because I'm not a professional hair braider, so there are a lot of flaws. But I'm just going to take some mousse and let it work its magic. So I've done my skin prep, applied my moisturizer, sunscreen, and all of that good stuff. So now it's time to go into the makeup. And so for my base, I'm going to be going in with the Msmetics Power Seal and Jelly Primer. This is a dream, you guys. So for my foundation, you already know the drill, Flawless Ivy in the shade Nutmeg, and I'm just going to use a brush to apply this. For concealer, I'm going to be using my classic concealer, and yeah, you know the drill, nothing different. So you guys, I have a little story time that I want to share with you. So you know when you see all those things on IG or Twitter, what I ordered versus what I got, I have finally experienced it. So I bought this dress from an online vendor. She's quite popular actually, so I'm going to leave a picture of the dress that I saw, that I said okay, oh, let me buy. And the whole thing was looking pink. I'm not even going to lie, it was looking beautiful on her. And I messaged them, I sent them a message that, oh, how far I want to order this dress in, is it still available, because I think it was limited quantity. So that's how the person reached out to me to say, oh, it was sold out and everything. However, they'll be having it in a different material. I said, oh, okay, no problem, I would like to see the material. So my dear people, oh, that's how she sent me the material. And to be fair, the material is actually beautiful, and I kind of knew what it was going to look like. So I told her yes, that I was interested in getting the dress. Let me finish my concealer so that I can give these twists well. So for my eyes, I'm going to be using this Focallure palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Lilac Mauve. So as I was saying, that's how I ordered for the dress. So while I ordered for the dress, I remember when I was speaking to the rep, I asked her, okay, what's the size guide like? I know that this material is very stretchy, so how do I go about it when it comes to sizing? Normally I'm a size 16, so how many sizes down do I need to go? And guess what this girl told me? She said they had already made adjustments, or they had already made the dress, taking in consideration the stretch of the dress, so I should use my normal size. I'm thinking, is this normal? But who am I to ask? So I went ahead and I picked my size. You guys, I'm not going to show you the video. No, I'm too embarrassed with that. I'm too embarrassed. I'm not going to show anybody the video. But when I wore this dress, I was livid. The dress came in right on time. Everything was smooth, you know. And I'm like, and usually I actually don't like to buy from this brand. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, this brand. But I've never had like a good experience with them. Sometime last year, no, not last year, maybe like 2 years ago, a friend of mine bought a dress for me from the store for my birthday as a birthday present, and they sent it to a wrong address. They didn't even make an attempt to retrieve the dress or send me another one. I let it go because, well, let it go. So I was like, let me give them another chance. Okay, now I asked, oh, when was I going to receive the dress? They said, okay, 5 days after. I think I got it on the 5th or the 4th day. I can't remember. But it came in and I was surprised. I was like, oh, okay. I wasn't even expecting you. Mind you, I wanted to use that dress for a wedding, no. So I was like, okay, oh, thank God it even came before the wedding. It came on a Friday. The wedding was on a Saturday. So I was like, okay, oh, thank you, Jesus. Nigeria did not disappoint me today. But when I wore this dress, the dress came in on a Thursday. The wedding was on a Saturday. So when this dress came in and I wore it, I'm looking at myself like, nah, this is a joke. This is a joking stuff. Like, you can't really expect me to wear this. So I messaged them immediately. This was in the night, so obviously they didn't see it. I messaged them. So Friday morning, they reached out to me and said if I could come to their office to do my fitting. So on my way to their office, right, one idiot hit me, broke my bumper. And I'm like, what is going on? And the guy was even trying to play smart, was running his mouth. I shall let him go. And then they called me, oh, we gave you a time slot. We need to know whether you can make it because the tailors have other things to attend to. I'm like, I'm on my way. Do you understand? So I got there. And then I had to enter traffic because I stay on the mainland and I had to go all the way to the island to their office. So I'm like, okay, no problem. On getting to the place now, the guy took my measurement. I wore the dress for them to see. So let me tell you the things that were wrong with the dress. One, the sleeve was massive. And then they had like that fur thing. It was kind of tacky. So that was one, or let's say two. Then what else was wrong with that dress? The length of the dress. So one leg or one side was longer than the other or higher than the other. I don't even know what they were doing, but it was very awkward. Then it was now extremely long. Like it should, because even if I wear it with heels, bruh, I'll be sweeping the whole of Nigeria, not even Lagos at this point. So by the time they brought the dress back here, the first time, it was still big because this dress is extremely stretchy. So I should have, if they really did this thing according to size, I should have taken like a size 12. So I tried it on, and I was wearing my jeans and top while I was trying it on. No, it was still big. And I remember telling the girl that I don't understand, is there something wrong with the material? Another thing was, I loved the material, but it was very sheer. It's really, really see-through. And I was expecting them to put a lining inside this dress. They didn't. All my breast, that's why I cannot even show you guys the pictures, but all my breast, all my bum, everything was out in the public, like in the general public, and I wasn't having any of that. So for mascara, I'm going to be taking this Beauty Kink Eye Bay. I really like this mascara because it kind of makes my lashes very single, like they don't clump them up. So I can't remember where I stopped, but after doing the first fitting, I remember telling the girl that that there's something just off about the dress that I wasn't just understanding. And she was like, oh, we're going to work on it and that. I said, okay, no problem. So they took it back to work on it the second time. And at that point, the style of the dress was no longer there because it just started looking very awkward. And I'm looking at this dress, and I'm like, am I the only one that has an issue with this dress? Because I don't understand how. She said, oh, that I'm the only one that has an issue with the dress. I'm like, okay, no problem. So for my blush and bronzer, I'm going into the Juvias Place Masquerade palette. So by the time by the time I did the second fitting, the dress was totally off. Like it wasn't just right anymore. And I was already pissed off. It was already getting late because I had to go back to the mainland. And it was a Friday. There was going to be traffic. So I was already tensed and just agitated, basically. So I remember telling the girl that, you know what, just give me the dress. I can't continue sitting here. And I sent a message while I was in traffic that I would like for them to give me a refund because and she goes, we did everything you asked us to do, so we cannot give you a refund. The dress was perfectly fine as is. And I'm like, bruh, you've got to be kidding me. And I said, please, can I speak to the girl who was with me while I was trying out the dresses? And she said, oh yes, I'm the one talking to you. I said, so you can actually open your mouth and tell me that there's nothing wrong with that dress. She said, ma, you told us we worked on everything you said we should work on, so we cannot give you a refund. The dress was actually okay. So I said, okay. They don't serve me breakfast for Nigerian fashion brands. I said, no problem. I took the dress and I went. I sent the owner of the brand a message explaining the whole situation to her and asking her if she were in my shoes, what would she do? So this girl she hasn't read the message. Whether she has read it and she doesn't want to respond, I don't know, but I never got a response from her. So I went on IG and I what did I even say? I put on my story for her to check her DMs, but I still didn't get any response. And I'm going to call her out because I feel like it's just you're ripping people off, because what you're putting up that you're wearing is different from what you're selling to people, as far as I'm concerned, because what I got was absolute trash. I remember showing it to my sister-in-law and she's like, what in the hell? Like, where if we're actually supposed to wear this to the wedding, bruh, hell to the no. So I remember I just said, you know what, I would either cut the dress or I don't know, just find something to do with it. But the dress was a total failure, absolute failure. And well, I've learned my lesson. It's not gonna happen to me again. So for my lashes, I'm using this 5-in-1 lash set from Kenna Cosmetics. It's a Nigerian owned brand. So that's it for my makeup. Let's move on to the dress. So for my outfit, I'm going to be wearing this little dress. This is like my first and only freely girly dress like this. I got this from Mskay boutique, and yeah, let me just go put it on. So for jewelry, I'm going to be using this cute little I don't know what it's called, hoops, I don't know, and this jewelry. So for my shoes, I'm wearing this white Zara Muse, and I'm pairing it with this bag from Ralph Lauren. So this is the full outfit, guys. My wallet, purse, and my Muse with my girly dress. I really like this outfit because it's comfortable, it's not too thick, and it's not too light that it's see-through, so that's a plus. The sleeves also have elastic bands, so I can adjust them as I want. And yeah, I really love it. The weather is really sunny, so this is like the most appropriate thing to wear. Yes, and can accommodate my food belly. So yeah, let me give you guys a 360. So that's it guys for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. What would you like to know? Which part of this video did you like the most? And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one.